Hello everybody. Thailand, a country known for its rich natural beauty and distinctive culture, holds an intriguing story about the spread of a religion that brought significant change to its history and society, Islam. This story begins long ago, when Arab and Indian traders first set foot on the shores of Thailand in the 10th or 11th century. Little did anyone know, the encounter between these two different worlds would pave the way for a major transformation that continues to unfold to this day. At that time, the intercontinental trade routes brought merchants from the Middle East and India to Southeast Asia, including the region we now know as Thailand. Amidst the rich culture and traditions of Thailand, Islam began to be introduced by these traders. They arrived with the purpose of commerce, but unknowingly, they also brought a new doctrine that gradually began to be embraced by the local population. The spread of Islam was first observed in the southern regions of Thailand, particularly in Pattani, Yala, Narathiwat, and Satan, which stands as a clear testament to how the religion flourished in areas with a significant Malay population. These regions were strongly influenced by Malay culture, which at the time had already established deep ties with the Islamic world. It's no surprise that Islam gradually integrated into the local culture, becoming part of the community's identity. However, Islam's journey did not stop in the south. Over time, the religion spread to major cities like Bangkok, known as the economic and political hub. By the late 19th century, a wave of Muslim migrant workers from Indonesia and Malaysia significantly influenced the introduction of Islam in Thailand's big cities. These workers not only contributed to the development of infrastructure but also brought with them the teachings of Islam, which began to take root in Siam. In the midst of the country's religious and cultural diversity, Muslims in Thailand remain a minority. They live alongside the Buddhist majority that dominates the country. Despite this, from the very beginning, Muslims displayed remarkable abilities in maintaining harmony, sharing knowledge, and establishing good relations with followers of other religions. From here, Islam began to grow rapidly, giving rise to an intriguing social dynamic that is worth exploring further. It is undeniable that, although Islam has never become the majority religion, its influence on Thai culture and society is becoming increasingly apparent. However, the journey of Islam in Thailand has not always been smooth. In recent decades, particularly in the southern regions, social and political tensions have often arisen, showcasing the significant challenges faced by Muslims there. Nevertheless, despite the many obstacles, the spirit and determination of Muslims in Thailand have never wavered. With simplicity and sincerity, they continue to uphold their religious teachings while contributing to the country's development. This marks the beginning of an exciting and challenging journey, and who could have imagined that this journey would continue, with even more surprising developments in the future, which will open a new chapter in the history of Islam in Thailand. The year 2024 will be an unforgettable year in the history of Thailand. A surprising event took place in a country known for its Buddhist majority, which shocked the entire world. Thousands of Buddhists, who had previously dominated Thailand, suddenly decided to embrace Islam. This phenomenon not only shook Thai society but also attracted international attention. How could thousands of people, who had previously lived within Buddhist traditions, suddenly choose a completely different spiritual path? What led them to make such a monumental and bold decision? This conversion phenomenon began with a small wave that eventually grew into a larger movement. Initially, a few individuals, disillusioned with their spiritual lives, began to explore the teachings of Islam. They found peace and tranquility in the teachings they encountered, a doctrine that offered answers to the inner doubts they were experiencing. Over time, more people from various walks of life, ranging from the young to the elderly, followed their example and chose to embrace Islam. Several factors are considered to be the main triggers for this phenomenon, including spiritual discontent experienced by some Buddhists. Amid rapid modernization and social changes, many people felt lost in their lives. Many felt that their religious teachings no longer provided the inner peace they sought. Islam, with its teachings on life balance, peace, and brotherhood, began to attract their attention. Additionally, social and cultural factors played a significant role. In recent decades, Thai society, particularly in the southern regions, has seen more openness to religious diversity. There, Muslims and Buddhists had long coexisted, getting to know and respecting one another. Some Buddhists, who had long interacted with Muslims, became drawn to the way of life and teachings of Islam, which they considered simpler and offering a sense of security and peace. What was even more surprising was how quickly this phenomenon spread. Social media became a primary channel for spreading information about these conversions. Videos, lectures, and articles about Islam and conversion stories went viral on various platforms. More and more people began to feel curious about learning more about Islam, and some of them ultimately decided to follow in their footsteps. The pace of this change was so rapid that Thai society, and even the world, could barely keep up with the speed of the phenomenon. The converts, who had once lived within Buddhist traditions, now began to practice Islam with great enthusiasm. They learned about prayer, salat, fasting, saum, almsgiving, zakat, and the fundamental principles of Islam, which teaches peace, justice, and compassion. Many of them felt that Islam provided them with a more holistic view of life and aligned with what they had been searching for all along. They experienced profound changes within themselves, both spiritually, mentally, and socially. However, this phenomenon did not come without controversy. Many, both within the Buddhist community and the Thai government, were shocked and concerned about this development. For some, the mass conversion was seen as a threat to the cultural and religious identity of Thailand, which is predominantly Buddhist. Some groups began voicing their disagreement, arguing that this phenomenon could undermine the social stability that had long existed between Buddhists and Muslims. Nevertheless, this phenomenon also signaled a significant change in the religious dynamics of Thailand. Despite the controversies and tensions that arose, the conversion phenomenon also brought opportunities to strengthen relations between different religious communities. There was a renewed spirit to build better understanding and tolerance between Buddhists and Muslims in Thailand. Most of the converts felt that their decision to embrace Islam was not just a religious choice, but also a choice to seek peace and truth in their lives. This phenomenon has not only become a local issue in Thailand, but it has also attracted international attention. The global media covered this phenomenon as an example of extraordinary social change, demonstrating how religion and spirituality can be a tool for transformation in a highly diverse society. This is a story about a boundless spiritual quest and how a religious teaching can offer a path for those seeking a deeper meaning in life. With such rapid developments, this conversion phenomenon continues to unfold, and its future impact is unpredictable. However, one thing is clear: the year 2024 will always be remembered as a year of significant change in Thailand's religious history. A story that proves the search for peace and truth can come from the most unexpected places, and it can change the destinies of many people in an instant. The extraordinary event of 2024, where thousands of Buddhists in Thailand chose to embrace Islam, not only left a significant impact on the realm of religion but also spread to various aspects of social and political life in the country. Amid this wave of change, Thailand, which has long been known for the dominance of Buddhism, had to confront a new reality that shook the social and political order that had been in place for centuries. One of the most immediate impacts of this conversion phenomenon is the shift in the dynamics of interfaith relations in Thailand. Previously, Thai society, especially in the southern regions, had long lived side by side, despite their religious differences. However, this mass conversion added a new layer of complexity to the already existing social relations. For many, the decision of thousands of Buddhists to convert to Islam is seen as a symbol of growing acceptance of religious pluralism and diversity within society. This provides an opportunity for people of different faiths to better understand and embrace each other's differences. On the other hand, this event has also sparked new tensions. Many Buddhists in Thailand were shocked and concerned about the development. They view this mass conversion as a threat to their cultural and religious identity, which has been deeply rooted for centuries. The tension between Buddhists and Muslims, which had been relatively under control, has now resurfaced more intensely. A sense of uncertainty has spread across many sectors, as people fear that this phenomenon might disrupt the social peace that has long existed. Nevertheless, despite the tensions, most of Thai society is striving to maintain the spirit of tolerance and brotherhood. Many religious leaders and community figures have voiced the importance of interfaith dialogue to preserve harmony, even though the increasingly prominent religious differences are difficult to ignore. In some areas, initiatives have even emerged to create shared spaces for Buddhists and Muslims to discuss and cooperate in order to foster a deeper understanding of each other's teachings. At the political level, this conversion phenomenon presents a major challenge for the Thai government, which must balance maintaining political and social stability with respecting the freedom of religion guaranteed in the country's constitution. the Thai government has long been known for policies that prioritize unity, despite the country's considerable religious and ethnic diversity. With the emergence of this conversion wave, the government now faces a daunting task: how to respond to this phenomenon without causing further tension. One possible step the government might take is to tighten regulations regarding religious freedom and conversion, citing the need to maintain social stability. On the other hand, there is also a possibility that the government will encourage more interfaith dialogue to ensure that this phenomenon does not lead to a larger division. In such a situation, policies that are more inclusive and focused on tolerance could be the key to maintaining social peace in Thailand. Furthermore, this conversion phenomenon has also raised issues related to religious education and freedom of belief. Many voices are advocating for the importance of choosing a religion freely, without pressure from any party, and that conversions should be made with full awareness and without coercion. This issue has become especially sensitive, particularly among groups that are concerned about the potential for coercion or manipulation in the conversion process. The southern regions of Thailand, which have long been known for tensions between Muslim groups and the central government, have become one of the focal points in the context of this conversion phenomenon. The provinces of Pattani, Yala, and Narathiwat have long experienced political and social unrest due to religious and ethnic differences. This conflict is related to the struggle for greater autonomy and the cultural and religious rights that have often been marginalized. This religious conversion phenomenon could either exacerbate the existing tensions or pave the way for more lasting peace. Some believe that with more Buddhists embracing Islam, there will be an opportunity to bridge the gap between Buddhists and Muslims, who have long been divided by political and religious differences. On the other hand, there are concerns that this phenomenon could be exploited by certain political groups to worsen the situation and create deeper divides within society. This mass conversion phenomenon has not only become a domestic issue for Thailand but has also attracted international attention. Global media have reported on the event enthusiastically, viewing it as a social phenomenon that reflects a major change in the religious landscape of Southeast Asia. Neighboring countries and international organizations have started to closely monitor this development, as it could affect intergovernmental relations and policies related to religious tolerance in the region. For many Muslims around the world, this phenomenon is seen as a sign that the teachings of Islam are becoming more widely accepted across different communities, despite the significant challenges involved. On the other hand, this phenomenon also reminds us that religion is an intensely personal aspect of human life, and many people worldwide are searching for a spiritual path that provides them with peace and meaning in life.